Good morning, Year 6. I'm Miss McGarren, and today in PDHPE we are going to be playing a game using striking and fielding tactics to complete this activity. These skills will enhance our physical development so we can use them in further skills. Our learning intention is to empower our peers with essential understanding, skills, values, and attitudes to promote well-being and lead to active and healthy lives. We will learn through this game to modify spacing, fielding, and grouping of students to help teams achieve more points. With these simple modifications, we will freeze throughout the game when problems arise to use our attained skills to question and find a strategy in a team efforts to resolve them. Most importantly, I want to have fun and try to score as many points as possible. So here in Year 6, we have a diagram to show us the expectations of grouping when we are placed into our teams and out on the oval, ready to play the game over the peak. I will go into greater detail throughout this video, yet this image will help spike our knowledge of what to expect when we go into this tactical invasion game. You'll be splitting into two groups of two, and within those groups of two, there will be an additional group of two. I know it sounds confusing, but bear with me. The equipment needed to effectively play over the peak will include the following: a set of cones, a variety of balls, depending on your class skills with offensive strategies such as throwing, aiming, and passing. I've selected a foam ball with a tennis edge to change throughout the lesson, making this more difficult object to maintain, and of course the hurdle to be able to go over the peak. The accessibility to this game is great because you can not only play over the oval, it's versatile and can be played in various locations around your school, including the basketball court and even the hall. All right. We are going to go out the oval and get divided into two groups. Within these two groups, there will be an additional two groups at opposing ends of the hurdles. When positioned into our groups, we will reach for additional equipment. The foam ball is what we are going to start with. You'll throw the ball to the opposing end of the hurdle before the first player runs and jumps over the peak, developing deeper tactical plays and team efficiency for greater points within the game. If the ball lands on the ground or is not properly caught, the player will go to the back of the line, keeping this consistent rotation to give every student opportunity to play. Students will need to use commonly known invasion strategies to maintain possession of the ball, using all tactics to throw to the opposing team faster than the opposition, rallying a higher point system. Okay, freeze. We have all had one rotation of over the peak. What do we think? Let's bring it in for a team talk. Through observations, I found the communication, teamwork, and invasion strategies excellent. Well done, Year 6. However, I think I have found a simple modification that will better enhance our inquiry-based learning to ensure and develop greater motor skills and quick strategies for team communication within our selected teams. What do you guys think? Great. We have already achieved the aim of compulsory pass before our run, and we have nailed it. Let's make it a little bit more complicated within our fielding or spacing. Everybody take 2 to 3 large steps back, utilising our oval, increasing the size of our playing space, simply meaning more running time, greater distances, harder and faster passes, implementing overarm throws, and big loud voices to communicate to our teammates. Our winning team will have to use both tactical and strategic thinking to rally more points in the new large playing space. But wait, there's more. This modification may be too easy for you, Stage 3, so let's implement just one more. We have all adapted to our space, which is a larger area to cover, up against our opposition, which seem to have nailed, so let's change our resource, our equipment. The foam ball is easy to catch and softer. If we don't deliver our correct throws each round, it'll make us think more strategic about our throws. So let's change to a smaller compact ball, a tennis ball. The tennis ball means increased difficulty, and it's smaller and harder to catch from long distances. Also, the direction and speed of our pass will filter into our second modification for over the peak. Let's go. Well done, Stage 3. You have adapted to our modification game and completed each activity with these modifications. So now I'm passing it over to you. I've established the foundation of our game and had 2 modifications. We use both tactical and strategic thinking to apply to our strategies of aiming, passing, and throwing, practicing both overarm and underarm throws. We have to apply communication and teamwork to complete to rally these points, and even use all of our motor skills to hurdle over the peak. Well done and enjoy your game.